Mr. Holmes?
Mr. Holmes.
We need to find a good place for an ambush. Perhaps behind Carey's cabin, near the window.
This looks like the perfect hiding place.
I don't know. Well, here we go, buckaroo. Shh, guys, shut up, be quiet. Shh, 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 shh. Get your hands out of my... Oh. Uh-oh.
Shh. Did you hear that?
Shut up, idiot.
There's someone there. I'm gonna collar him.
I'll be right behind you.
Police! Hold it right there.
Oh, yeah.
All right, my fine fellow. Who are you and what are you doing here?
You're detectives, I suppose. You imagine that I'm connected with the death of Captain Carey. I assure you I'm innocent.
Innocent? Then what are you doing in his cabin?
Shall I tell you? You came to retrieve what you had lost after killing Peter Carey, but we were here waiting for you.
What is your name?
John Hopley Nelligan, but I didn't...
Do you deny that you came here yesterday?
No, but yes, it's just that I couldn't...
I'm tired of this. Off we go to the yard. Tomorrow, I'll see that you're put in front of the judge.
What? But you can't! I'm not... It's a terrible mistake!
Enough. You can explain all of that to the judge. You're coming with me to the yard.
But...
In light of recent events, it seems evident that your coming here was unnecessary. All the same, I'm very grateful to you, Mr. Holmes.
You are welcome, Inspector, but please don't be too hard on our young fellow. I would like to question him tomorrow
Yeah, I was
morning.
gonna say, there's something up. I mean, I was supposed to find more clues or whatever. Should have helped crack the case, but what do you do?
Good morning, Mr. Holmes. Can I help you?
Good morning, Constable. I would like to speak to the fellow who was arrested at Woodman's Lee last night.
Ah, the young man. He's waiting in the interrogation room. You can go straight through. His belongings are held in the evidence room.
Thank you. These are the suspect's belongings. The notebook that we found on Peter Carey's cabin floor. These abbreviations mean something, but what?
They mean something, but what?
A pocket knife. It was used to force the door of Peter Carey's cabin. A handkerchief with the initials JHN.
One ring to rule them all. From Robert Downey Jr. No, Dawson.
From R. Dawson. To my friend
And grandmother.
and partner, 1883. Dawson. I've seen this name before. Perhaps my archive holds the answer.
Ooh, guns. Ooh. Little fire built in here. Nice.
Mr. Holmes?
Mr. Holmes. Probably gonna say that the rest of the game. Look at that old fire extinguisher. Can I come in there? No, just got some weirdo over there. Oh, what? You can lower the lamp? That way you can blind the crap out of them, I guess. It's kind of weird.
Does this notebook belong to you?
Yes. But where did you find it? I did not know... I thought I'd lost it at the hotel.
What do these abbreviations mean?
Oh, no. I beg you, I can't. If I told you, it would only make things worse.
But I will find out eventually, Mr. Nelligan. The sea knife was found near Carey's body. Tell me, Mr. Nelligan, did Mr. Carey try to defend himself or to attack you with it?
I don't know. I didn't kill anyone.
The police seized this valuable ring from you. Whose is it?
I didn't steal it from anyone. It has always belonged to me.
The ring's date of engraving is many years ago. You would have been a child then, hardly in any position to receive such an item from a partner.
He still is a child. Oh, shatty cap. What the hell does his neck got to do with it? Suppose.
Well, I will see you soon, young man. So, Mr. Nelligan, who is the true owner of the ring?
The ring is mine.
No, Mr. Nelligan. I believe that the ring had belonged to your father.
Oh, but how do you know?
The jacket you are wearing is made of an expensive fabric that only a man of exceptional wealth could afford. You do not seem to me to be a rich man. It is quite clear that it belonged to someone else. Most probably your father. Father gone and taking with him the family's wealth. As a little boy, you had to find yourself a manual job, and it was most probably cleaning fish. You cut your hands often while working. I can tell from the scars.
Mr. Holmes, it all happened exactly as you say.
Well, I will see you soon, young man.
It's the evidence room. Can't go in there. Watson, are you still cleaning the room?
Brave Toby. The best nose in the British Empire.
Good gracious, you caught someone. At least now you have a suspect.
1883. The first electric railway opens. Bankruptcy, 1883.
That is not the one I need.
The Dawson Investment Fund, regional banking institution based in Cornwall. Just bank in Britain, and bankruptcy was its second largest on record. Liquidation of the company is a peer crest for Cornwall families. The bankers has since mysteriously disappeared. Seen aboard his yacht preparing for departure to Norway. Both by the police and his creditors.
Here it is. Now I begin to understand that young man's story, but I am still unclear as to what connects him with the murder. It is time to ask him.
I got some new guys in there.
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
I have heard the story of Dawson and Nelligan, the West Country bankers.
Yes, Joshua Nelligan was my father.
I am aware that it had a bad ending. When the bank failed, it ruined half the families of Cornwall, whereupon Joshua Nelligan disappeared.
My father was under extraordinary pressure. Dawson had retired. I was only 10 years of age at the time, but it was still old enough to feel the shame that befell our family. My father was convinced that he could pay off all his debts if the creditors gave him time. He set sail for Hammerfest in Norway in his small yacht, just a few days before an arrest warrant was issued. He left my mother a list of the securities he was taking. No word was ever heard from him again. We believe that his vessel went down, taking with it everyone and everything on board.
Thank you for the story, Mr. Nelligan. At last, we are making some progress. Interesting. Joshua Nelligan and Peter Carey were both at sea in Norway. There is definitely some connection between Peter Carey and Joshua Nelligan's disappearance.
A lot of running back and forth I'm doing here. Just leave that guy pinned up against the wall.
The murder weapon was probably taken from this rack. Old navigation instruments, nothing interesting. This aroma is familiar, but to recognize it, I must construct my associations in one picture.
Who could do such a thing? My poor husband.
I'm always ready for my experiments. I say, dear Watson, why are you naked?
A spot of whaling, Watson. Would you care to take part?
Are you serious?
No, but we do need to clarify what happened on the night of Black Peter's murder.
I don't quite follow you.
Tell me, my friend, what is the animal closest to man, morphologically, I mean?
Ah, I see what you're getting at, Holmes. You asked me that once before.
Watson, let us pay a visit to our butcher friend in Whitechapel.
What the heck? Well, it's gone, so that means the damn kid would have it. Right? Ooh, ooh, ooh.
No, that's not it. No, that's not it.
Huh. Oh, CPR maybe.
Now we have the proof that Nelligan's papers were indeed here. It seems that they have vanished, however.
Inside a stolen box. Ooh. Okay. Oh man, that's not good. That's not good at all. I think it's that one. We're gonna get somewhere eventually. Alright, little man. Start speaking the truth! I'm gonna start shaking you down. Don't make me lower the light.
Tell me, Mr. Nelligan, what exactly were you hoping to find inside Peter Carey's cabin?
I
His
was
socks.
trying to find some information about my father.
I assume you had another purpose, to retrieve the bond certificates. Am I correct?
Yes, I discovered some time ago that a few of the mysteries had reappeared on the London market. You can imagine my amazement. I spent months trying to find them, and at last I discovered that the original seller had been Captain Peter Carey. These papers, they belonged to my family, but I could not find them there.
Well, I will see you soon, young man.
Next time I'll lower the light. Who in the hell is Wiggins? The gardener did it, man. Oh yeah, there isn't a gardener. I don't know. Secret lover? Who knows?
Something new, Watson. I have the list of sailors who were aboard the Sea Unicorn. We shall soon learn what happened to Nelligan's father. I have only to find them. Let us hope they're still working at the harbour.
I think that if you pretend you're from Scotland Yard...
I doubt it, Watson. And really, I would prefer that all of this remains quiet for now. But I have another solution. I'll call in the specialist.
And who might they be?
Oh, he does my
the
hair.
Secret Police Division of Baker Street.
Ah, you mean young Wiggins and his gang.
That one
Wiggins, could you come upstairs, please?
Here is the list of sailors.
Sailors? Easy, you gotta look where the rum and the red lights are.
Aren't you a clever boy?
Sorry to trouble you, Mr. Holmes, but the inspector asks that you come to the station as soon as possible.
Thank you. I'll be there shortly.
Cruising around the town, smoking on my pipe. They see me rolling, they hating, 'cause I'm solving all these cases. Hello?
Mr. Holmes, I'm glad to see you.
As always, what happened?
We have a new suspect.
Interesting.
Well, the constable that I left at Woodman's Lee noticed a suspicious individual. He refuses to speak with us, but we'll make him talk.
Let us hope so.
I'll lower the
yes.
light.
Liam Hurtley's old boots. They're a size 9.5. A pen. Nothing unusual about it.
Might be a bomb. You don't know. What the? The kid's gone.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation.
I've already told the police that I've nothing to say.
Precisely. And considering your situation, it might be wise to speak with someone who is, shall we say, rather more neutral.
Inspector Lestrade told me. It's ridiculous.
Could you at least tell me who you are, and exactly what happened that you should be brought here?
My name is Liam Hurtley. That I can tell you. But you're not getting any more than that.
Well, we shall see.
Huh. Nothing unusual there, right? Unusual. Old scar. Handkerchief. The crested tilt. Got a hole in his crotch. Plant remains. So...
That's all for now.
See, there's got to be a reason where it says, oh, there's no gardener. There's no way the husband did it all by himself. I mean, maybe he did, I don't know.